what are the pros and cons of living in one of Hamilton's most scenic neighborhoods, Dundas, Ontario? Well, in this video here, we're going to be diving into the top 21 pros and cons that all my clients need to know about before making the move here. From the real estate, to the shopping, to the schools, to the parks, to the safety, to the entertainment, as well as some cons that are massive deal breakers for my clients and the reasons why they choose not to move to Dundas. Now, before we jump on in, let's first discuss where the location of Dundas is, as this community is a hidden gem just located on the west side of Hamilton, and Dundas truly gives you that small town feel tucked into the valley that it's created by the Niagara Escarpment surrounding. Now, this location here has an abundance of trees, green spaces, as well as some of Hamilton's most iconic waterfalls. And these are just some of the primary reasons why my clients love to call it home, is its fantastic location. However, this location does come with some drawbacks that we'll talk about in just a moment. But then the next pro that a lot of my clients absolutely love about living in Dundas is the downtown area of Dundas has to offer you. As in my opinion, this is probably my favorite area of like a downtown section in all of Hamilton. Not only because it's the most scenic with all the great 1800s architecture with the Niagara Escarpment as the backdrop, but you have lots of local businesses lining these streets that we'll talk about in just a moment. But then it seems like every week or every other week, this downtown core comes alive with a variety of local events and festivals that happen. So in a moment, we'll be discussing the top ones you'll need to visit when living in Dundas. But first, let's discuss all the amazing local gems that you can find in downtown Dundas. First, you got the Thirsty Cactus for amazing southwestern food and my personal favorite, enchiladas. You got the Jack Sweet Spot for an amazing brunch or afternoon sweet treat. You have the Collins Brewhouse to enjoy an amazing beer and would highly recommend their big beef dip. But then you also have Detour Cafe to enjoy a latte and read a book, to the French Revolution Bakery and Creperie for the best croissants in all of Hamilton. My personal favorite is the cherry chocolate ones. And then you have Barely Bent used books to pick up a good read at an affordable cost. Then just outside the downtown area of Dundas, you are going to find a few smaller plazas as well with many local gems, from the Sean and Ed Brewing Company to the Old Bagel House for the best Montreal style bagels, as well as the Big Bone Barbecue and Wicked Wings for some amazing barbecue. Whether you're feeling like pulled pork or ribs, they have it all. So if you're new here and want to learn everything about what it's like living in Dundas, in Hamilton, and the surrounding cities, my name is Matthew, the founding realtor of the Living in Hamilton channel and team, and for the past couple of years, been helping people just like yourselves relocate to Hamilton and find the home that's the right for them. So if you're thinking about making the move as well, regardless if you're 60 days out or 6 months out, send me and my team a message today. But then the next pro you need to be aware of before moving to Dundas is all the amazing parks and conservation areas. As like I mentioned, because Dundas sits in a valley, you get tremendous amount of natural conservation areas around. Some of the more notable ones is the Spencer's Gorge, which has Webster Falls, which is the most iconic waterfall in all of Hamilton, but is also home to Tews Falls, the tallest waterfall in Hamilton, and has a fantastic hike up to Dundas Peak, which truly offers you some of the best views in all of Hamilton to enjoy Spencer's Gorge itself, or also just the valley Dundas sits in. And then another great park you'll need to visit is the Dundas Valley Conservation Area, which has more than 3,000 acres of forest to explore with over 40 kilometers of trails for you to hike along and stumble onto a variety of ruins that were originally built in the 1800s. But then you'll also find some smaller parks like the Boars Falls Conservation Area, connecting you to more trails and leading to an amazing waterfall. The Dundas Driving Park Loop, which is probably the main park majority of families go and enjoy when spending an afternoon in the summer to enjoy, as not only they have a great pool and splash pad and jungle gym, but they have a variety of different sports fields and courts for your kids to capitalize on, as well as in the winter, they have an amazing outdoor rink for you to skate on those sunny winter days. And then this next pro or con, it really depends on what you're comparing it to, is all the great shopping options in Dundas. As in total, you're gonna find like that downtown strip we just said there that has a lot of great restaurants and local gems for you to explore. But then the one major plaza in Dundas is gonna be a University Plaza that has a Shoppers, has a Canadian Tire, but as well as a few other restaurants and stores to choose from. Then, like I mentioned, throughout, you're going to be finding a few smaller plazas that might have a Metro or a few little convenience stores and smaller stores to choose from. However, that is basically all the shopping you're going to be finding in Dundas. So it has enough for your daily amenities. However, you will have to be driving if you're looking for a massive home hardware, a Cineplex, a massive Indigo, or other shops. Now, thankfully, Dundas is a part of Hamilton, and easily within a 10-15 minute drive outside of Dundas, you can find all the shopping you would ever need. So if you want to get a link to my custom map that I've broken down not only all the shopping in Dundas, but the parks, the schools, the restaurants, and everything else in between, I'll leave a link down below for my Hamilton Homebuyer Starter Kit. This here will give you a great picture, not just only of Dundas, but of all the regions of Hamilton and where all the amenities are. But then the first pro you need to be aware of before making the move to Dundas is its traffic bottlenecks and car dependencies. As to be honest, once you get to Dundas, other than like downtown Dundas having a little bit of bottlenecking, most of the streets in Dundas move well, and that's because they're primarily residential neighborhoods that really don't have much through traffic. However, with that said, when you're leaving Dundas or entering Dundas is where you're going to be finding the vast majority of traffic bottlenecks here, especially when the 403 is backed up. However, with that said, you do have some side roads that you could get to Highway 5 and also make your way to Toronto. However, with that said, this is definitely one of the drawbacks, is not only the bottlenecks within Dundas, but also the public transportation, as you do have a couple of bus routes that are within Dundas to help you get around and will connect a lot to the University Plaza, which will then connect to the rest of the Hamilton bus routes. However, with that said, I know a lot of my clients that choose to move to Dundas, especially if you're not living near the downtown area, find that the public transit in Dundas is a little bit lacking, and that's why they rely on the car as their primary mode of transportation. However, with that said, the next pro you need to be aware of before making the move to Dundas is the local events and festivals, as you have Cactus Fest, as Dundas used to be home to an internationally renowned cactus grower named Ben Wiedhuis Cactus Greenhouse, but now this festival takes place on the third weekend of August every single year, and I'm pretty sure everyone in town shows up for it, and it's a fantastic time. But then you'll also find Buskers Fest, which this usually takes place the first weekend of June, and it's the second biggest festival in all of Dundas, where you're going to find street performers from around the world performing all their unique talents, and this personally is my favorite festival to go and attend in Dundas. But then another great festival is the tree lighting and Dickens of Christmas. Now, to kick it off, Dundas has a tree lighting ceremony at the beginning of the holiday season, and then pretty much every single weekend there's a new family fun activity for your kids to participate in. Then another event that happens often in Dundas is the amazing farmers market. So in Dundas, you're going to find a farmers market every single Thursday from 3 to 7 between the months of June and October, and it's located right beside the Dundas Public Library, or all other words, downtown Dundas, and has some fantastic opportunities to pick up some local produce and support local vendors. Then if you're not able to make it out to the farmers market on Thursday, no problem, as you're going to find many local farms just a short drive outside of Dundas. Perhaps the most notable one would be Dynamite's Glen Drummond Farm, where you can pick up some fresh fruit, corn, or a delicious baked good at their markery. And they also have some of the best smash burgers available in the summertime you're going to be finding in Hamilton here as well. Then the next con you need to be aware of before making the move to Dundas, and it really isn't a big deal for the vast majority of my clients, but it's the limited amount of nightlife you're going to be finding in Dundas. Because Dundas has that small town charm, there's really not much to do on the evening time. You have a couple of bars and restaurants, a couple of great breweries like the Sean and Ed Brewery. You have Fairweather, Great and Grit, and the Shed Brewery, all offering great atmospheres. However, if you're looking for more of that nightlife or that entertainment, then you're really going to have to heading to downtown Hamilton, which again really is only about a 10-15 minute Uber ride in for you to capitalize on and enjoy. And while this is a con, it definitely isn't the biggest con about living in Dundas. So if you want to learn the biggest con that stops my clients from moving to Dundas, keep on watching. But the next pro, I know a lot of my clients that have families absolutely love about Dundas, is the amazing schools. as in total, you're going to find 5 different elementary schools here, and all of them on the Fraser Institute rank well above the provincial average. And then in terms of high schools, you're only going to be finding one in the Dundas area, which is the Dundas Valley Public High School. However, the Catholic High School is just on the outside of the Dundas borders, and both of these high schools here rank quite highly and are above the provincial average as well. Then, not to mention, Dundas is located right beside McMaster University. So if your kids are going to go to McMaster, this is another great opportunity for you to live close by. And then one of the cons I know a lot of my clients moving to Dundas feel is the limited amount of real estate available. As you can see here with all the sales in Hamilton, Dundas only made up 5% of the real estate sales. So that means there's a lot more demand and not much supply. Because Dundas is in that Dundas Valley, it's really can't expand anymore. So what has been built is pretty much that's it. And as a result, you're going to have a bit more of a difficulty getting into Dundas than the other areas of Hamilton like Waterdown, Stony Creek, or Ancaster. However, once you get in, it's a fantastic opportunity. And if you're wondering what are the price points to get into the Dundas real estate market and how does it compare to the other areas of Hamilton, we'll be covering that in just a moment. But first, the next pro about living in Dundas is the amazing safety. As according to the data by Statistics Canada, the crime index for the Hamilton metropolitan area, which Dundas is a part of, was only 59.5, which for context is lower than Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, Kitchener-Waterloo, and Cambridge, and Calgary. However, slightly higher than the Halton region and Ottawa. And this has been this way for quite some time. As you can see here, since 2010, the crime severity index for the Hamilton metropolitan area has been well below the national average. Now, of course, if you want to learn more about the safety and the crime that happens in the Dundas region, the best place to get that is straight from the source. So I'll leave a link down below to the Hamilton Police Force crime map that will give you a complete rundown of where all the crime is happening within Dundas and the other areas of Hamilton. But then the next pro about living in Dundas is all the great community centers. As you have the Dundas Art Gallery to go see some amazing works of art. You have the Dundas Lions Memorial Community Center, which offers a variety of different activities from an indoor pool to pickleball courts and anything in between, as well as the classic Dundas Public Library. Now, as you can see, you pretty much have one of everything in Dundas, and it definitely meets your needs. However, if you're comparing it to some other regions that are slightly bigger than Dundas, like Waterdown, like Stony Creek, like Ancaster, there's going to be less community centers to choose from. So it could be seen as a con in terms of the variety to choose from compared to the other regions. Then another pro or con, depending on what you compare it to, is the real estate prices. As you can see here, Dundas is actually more affordable for a detached home over the last 10 years compared to Burlington, Ancaster, Flamborough, and Waterdown. However, it is slightly more expensive than Glanbrook, Stony Creek, the Hamilton Mountain, and Central Hamilton. And if we dive in deeper to see exactly where all the real estate sales in the last 12 months have been happening in Dundas, about 69% of the sales were detached homes. And as you can see here, typically the detached homes are selling anywhere from $800,000 to $1.5 million. Now, Dundas has a unique variety of real estate to choose from. On the lower end, really under that $1 million price point, you're going to be finding smaller and medium-sized older bungalows and 1.5-story homes, usually closer to the downtown area. Then around $1 million to 1.2, you're going to find larger detached homes really built in the late 80s, early 90s, and offer a lot of back splits, side splits, and 2-story homes. And then really above that 1.1, 1.2 range is where you're going to find some of the largest detached homes that have been built either in the 1920s and are those heritage buildings, or have been built really in the late 90s, early 2000s with luxurious finishings throughout. And then another 20% of Dundas sales were townhomes. And as you can see here, typically we're selling between that $500,000 and $800,000 mark, with the vast majority of townhomes in Dundas being those condo townhomes that offer 3 beds and 2 to 3 bathrooms. And then the remaining 11% of real estate sales that have happened in Dundas were condos, typically selling between $400,000 and $800,000, with the vast majority really being within walking distance of downtown Dundas, and were usually built in the late 80s, early 2000s. Then, if you're thinking about buying a home, townhome, or condo in Dundas, the next thing you need to be aware of is our next con, and that is the property taxes. As when we compare Hamilton's property taxes compared to the surrounding cities like Burlington or Oakville, the taxes are going to be a bit higher, as it currently stands to sit around 1.4. However, this is a little bit lower than Niagara region, and as you can see in this study here that was done in 2024, out of the 30 cities, Hamilton was ranked 20th across Canada. And then one of the pros I know a lot of my clients with families truly enjoy is the amazing healthcare you have accessibility to. As not only is just Hamilton known for great healthcare, but just a short drive away in McMaster, you have McMaster Sick Kids Hospital, which was ranked the second best children's hospital in all of Ontario, in the top 50 in the world. But then you also have other great hospitals like the Juravinski Hospital, St. Joseph Hospital, as well as a bunch more to choose from that are specialized clinics. Then perhaps one of my personal favorite things about living in Dundas is the amazing golf courses, as not only do you have the Dundas Valley Golf and Curling Club, which is a top 100 golf course in Canada where you can easily enjoy that 18-hole Stanley Thompson course, but they also offer a great par 3 course, or you can go hit balls at their driving range or tune up your putting at their putting greens. Then a just short drive outside, you're going to find the Beverly Golf and Country Club, another great 18-hole option to play with your friends, to the Rock Chapel Golf Center, which is a great pitch and putt 9-hole course that offers some mini putting as well as a driving range, and is personally where I learned to golf, so I could not highly recommend it more. Now, if you are thinking about making the move to Dundas and want help from a local professional that really understands the region of Hamilton and the surrounding cities, send me and my team a message today. We'd be happy to help you out and ensure you're finding the right community for you and your family. But the next con you need to be aware of before making the move to Dundas, the Dundas Wastewater Treatment and Waste Management Center. Now this here is definitely on the smaller side, as Dundas has its own wastewater treatment and recycling center to use. So I'll show you on the map where it is. But as you can see, it is quite small compared to some other regions of Hamilton that have much bigger wastewater treatment plants. So for the vast majority of neighborhoods that you're going to be living in Dundas, this really won't affect you, but it's something you should be aware of when selecting the right neighborhood for you and your family. Then another part of selecting the right neighborhood for you is our next con, and that is the flooding risk that Dundas has to offer you. Because Dundas is sitting in a valley, oftentimes here when there's those yearly or torrential downpours that only happen 1 out of every 10 years, some areas in Dundas, especially at the lower elevations, can offer some peak flooding risk. So if you want to learn where the best neighborhoods are in Dundas to avoid this, send me and my team a message today. But if you want to take a look at some Dundas homes that might be the right fit for you and your family, the next video I recommend you go take a look at is my video breaking down 4 homes at 4 different price points in Dundas. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.